up on top of the Firetruck here, we have our air horn. And as you can see, this thing has seen better days. I have put new diaphragms in it. I made some, and I never could get it to where both horns would blow. You can get one adjusted where it would blow and the other one wouldn't blow. It would make a noise, but it wasn't a loud noise. It was just kind of a whoo, you know, not a honk. You know, there's something not quite right. I feel like there's something actually missing in here that maybe just rotted away, maybe a spring or something that should be under here that's just not there. It's got a little metal cap thing that sits in here that rides against the diaphragm, and this set screw pushes down on that, but that metal thing can just kind of flop all around. So I'm wondering if there was supposed to be a spring on top of it that kind of just keeps it here, and then that just rusted away because it's pretty corroded in here. And then as you can see, you know, they just look awful. So I've got a new set that I think is pretty much the same horn, so it should bolt up and everything like this one does, except they're stainless. So it should, they should last longer. You know, this is just chrome, and it does have plastic caps, but you know, I think they'll hold up. I'll show you. So here they are. Caps are plastic, but the rest of this is metal, and then this is stainless. And so I think it's very similar. They're longer than these. Well, no, they're about the same size, and they bolt up the same way. They're pretty much the same horn, you know, just stainless. So it looks better, it should sound better. So we're gonna go ahead and mount this thing up and see what it sounds like. So there's no air in the tank right now, and we'll go ahead and start undoing air lines and see if we can get this screw out of here. Hopefully the bottom side of it is in good shape. I already unbolted this. This was bolted over here somewhere, right here, I think. And this is the valve. I don't know if it came with a new valve or not. If not, you know, this one seems to work fine. So there's where it all lives, right there. We're gonna have to unscrew that valve to get it out of here. And then our bolt should be over there somewhere. So let me work on this a little bit. It's pretty crowded in here, and I can't really scoot the headliner back any further, so I'm not gonna video any of that. But basically, we're just gonna undo this air line, and then we're just gonna thread this valve out of here. And then this bolt, the other end of the bolt is right there. We'll get that out so that we can get the horn unmounted. And the new one came with some mounting hardware and everything, but it did not come with a valve. You know, I'm guessing they probably assume you'll have a, you know, electric valve on it or something, but we'll just reuse that one. Probably just lube it up, make sure it's, you know, I mean, it seemed to work, but we'll just check it out, make sure it's all good, and reuse it. Well, that didn't go well. It broke off. So corroded in there. I did order a new one. From the looks of it, the new one, they thread in there like over an inch. So it was a lot of threads to probably corrode up. So new one on its way, and we'll pick back up on this when we get the new valve. Can't really do anything now. I don't want to take the bolt out right now because I don't want to make a hole in the roof right now. We're still sealed up, and I guess we'll, I don't know, we may spritz some paint on there. Of course, it's not like it really matters because this cab is gone, but we may do it just because. Our new valve came in, so we can go ahead and take this horn off. I don't think it's going to be the easiest thing to get off because this bolt is rusty, and got rusty there. So So I did go ahead and spray this underside here with some rusty metal primer just to treat it. But like I said, we are working on trying to find a cab for this thing. So all this is just kind of temporary stuff because this cab is completely shot. So let me get a wrench on this. I'll see if I can get that bolt out. And then we've got a new one for the new horn. So we're not going to be reusing any of this rusty stuff. But that's the only thing holding the horn in right now is just this one bolt. Probably our best option of getting this thing out. Vice grip's holding the top, and we'll try to get a socket on the bottom. Old horn is out. Put some vice grips on the head of it and had to hammer a 10 millimeter on the bolt. I don't know if it was 10 millimeter or if it was something else, but metric seemed to fit it best. The standard was loose, 7/16. Didn't fit it very well, so and 3/8 didn't either. So went with the 10, hammered it on, and of course it tried to undo it and it broke off, which is fine. We've got a new gasket, new bolts, and the valves in the inside. We'll clean this up a little more and we'll get the new one mounted. All right, got our bolt started. I wish I had a lock washer. I may go grab one, but did not come with one. But we got our horn lined up. So now we can go ahead and thread on our new valve. I think it's identical to the old one. The old one just broke off. So we'll thread that in. It's got a little wavy washer or a concave washer that goes on there. And so we'll get all that and then we'll tighten it up and line it up with this line and get all that connected up. And there it is, all hooked up. Gasket all even and stuck down. And we just need to put some air to it and we can try it out. And I gotta put the headliner back in. But I'll check for air leaks before I do that and make sure we're all good there. Well, it's starting to rain on us, but I'm gonna give y'all a volume warning. We're not at full air pressure yet. We're about 60 pounds, but it should be a decent test. But it's gonna be loud. So now's your warning. Turn volume down. I think that sounds good. Like I said, that's only 60 pounds. Sounds real good to me. I'm gonna call it quits for now. I'm getting wet. It's lunchtime, and I wanna go in and eat some lunch. So, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more.